After age 70, every financial move matters more than ever. In this video, we're revealing 4 essential rules that can protect your money, your assets, and your peace of mind. These aren't generic tips, they're powerful, practical strategies tailored specifically for seniors who want to stay financially secure and independent. Whether you're already retired or just planning ahead, don't leave your future to chance. You've worked too hard to risk losing it all now. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more expert advice on retirement and smart money moves. Your golden years deserve golden protection, and we're here to help you every step of the way. Rule 1. Keep your money out of risky investments. Protecting what you've earned for the life you deserve. After the age of 70, your financial goals shift. You're no longer saving for someday, you're living it. Your money has a new mission: security, peace of mind, and long-term protection. That's why the very first and most important rule for safeguarding your retirement is to keep your money out of risky investments. At this stage of life, the game changes. The aggressive, high-reward strategies that might have worked in your 40s or 50s no longer serve you. You've already built your nest egg. Now it's time to preserve it. Too many retirees make the mistake of chasing one last big win. Maybe it's a hot stock tip, a new tech investment, or a flashy real estate deal that someone promises is a sure thing. But the truth is, the closer you are to or deeper into retirement, the less time you have to recover from losses. Even a small dip in your portfolio could mean the difference between financial comfort and unexpected hardship. Now ask yourself this: if my investment dropped by 30% tomorrow, would I be okay, or would it change everything? That single question can tell you a lot about your risk exposure. The reality is, you're not just investing anymore, you're depending on that money. It's funding your lifestyle, your medical needs, your travel dreams, and perhaps even your legacy. So why gamble with it? Instead of chasing high-risk opportunities, now is the time to embrace stability, predictability, and simplicity. That might sound boring to some, but to a wise investor in their golden years, it sounds like freedom. Here are some smart, safe alternatives to explore: high-yield savings accounts that offer better interest with full liquidity, certificates of deposit, CDS, which give guaranteed returns with low risk, fixed or indexed annuities, which can provide a steady income stream without the worry of market drops, municipal or government bonds, which are generally lower risk and sometimes tax advantaged, dividend-paying blue-chip stocks, which can offer income and long-term security with far less volatility. The key here is not to avoid investing altogether, but to invest differently. You want your money to work for you, not against you. That means looking at your portfolio and asking, is this built to support me in the next 10, 20, even 30 years? If the answer is no, it may be time for a financial checkup. And if you're not sure where to begin, a trusted financial advisor, preferably one who specializes in retirement planning, can help you realign your assets with your current goals. The right professional will talk to you about income planning, risk tolerance, and how to make sure you never outlive your money. Think of your finances like a house. You spent a lifetime building it. Now, you're living in it. So why would you take a sledgehammer to the foundation by taking unnecessary risks? Here's a quick tip: review your investment portfolio at least once a year. If more than 30% is in high-risk assets, it's time to reassess. Your future self will thank you. Rule 2. Update your legal documents. Because your peace of mind shouldn't be left to chance, you've spent your life building your legacy, your home, your savings, your memories. But if your legal documents are outdated or missing entirely, you may be unknowingly putting everything you've built at risk. This rule is often overlooked, but it's one of the most important. Make sure your legal documents are updated, accurate, and easy to find. What kind of documents are we talking about? At a minimum, a will, a durable power of attorney, a healthcare proxy or advance directive, in many cases, a living trust. These documents are not just legal formalities. They are the blueprint for how your wishes will be honored, not just after you're gone, but while you're still living. Imagine being temporarily unable to make decisions for yourself due to illness or injury. Who steps in? What decisions are they allowed to make? How do they know what you would want? Now ask yourself, if something unexpected happened tomorrow, would my family know exactly what to do? That question alone can reveal whether your affairs are truly in order. Let's break this down further. Your will ensures your assets are distributed according to your wishes. But many people don't realize that if a will is outdated or worse, never created, the state could decide who gets what. That process can be long, expensive, and deeply stressful for your loved ones. A power of attorney allows someone you trust to make financial decisions for you if you're unable. This could mean paying bills, managing accounts, or protecting assets. Without this, your family may need to go to court just to access your money, even if it's to pay your hospital bills. Your healthcare proxy or advance directive speaks for you when you can't. From treatments to end-of-life decisions, these documents ensure your voice is heard no matter what. And a living trust, though not always necessary, can help avoid probate court and keep your affairs private and organized. It's a smart move for many retirees who want to make things as smooth as possible for their heirs. These aren't just legal tools, they are acts of love and protection. Updating your documents doesn't have to be complicated. Start by reviewing them once every few years or sooner if there's been a major change in your life, like a death, divorce, new grandchild, or even a move to another state. Laws vary by state, and what worked before may no longer apply. Don't try to DIY your legacy. Work with a qualified elder law attorney or estate planner who understands the unique needs of seniors. And once your documents are ready, store them somewhere safe and tell your loved ones where to find them. After all, what good are perfectly written plans if no one can access them when needed? Think of it like leaving a roadmap. You've traveled far. Now you're giving the people you trust a clear guide for the road ahead. Rule 3. Watch out for scams. Because the wrong phone call could cost you everything. Imagine this. Your phone rings. The caller says your grandchild is in trouble, begging for help. They sound scared. They ask for money, fast. Your heart races. What would you do? If your answer is, I'd send the money, you're not alone. And you're exactly who scammers hope to reach. Scams targeting seniors are at an all-time high, and they're getting more convincing by the day. Whether it's over the phone, through email, in the mail, or even in person, the goal is always the same: to get your money or your personal information. And unfortunately, retirees are prime targets because scammers assume older adults are more trusting, have savings, and may be less familiar with digital deception, but you don't have to be a victim. This rule is all about awareness and prevention. Stay alert, stay skeptical, and always double-check before you act. So let's look at the most common types of scams aimed at people over 70. The grandparent scam. Someone pretends to be your grandchild in distress, asking for bail money, rent, or urgent help. They often beg you not to tell mom or dad. Medicare scams. Fake calls asking for your Medicare number, pretending to offer free services or claiming you need to verify your ID. Tech support scams. A pop-up or caller says there's a virus on your computer and they need remote access to fix it while stealing your files or installing spyware. Investment scams. Fraudulent opportunities promising high returns, often targeting retirees who want to grow their money quickly. Romance scams. Yes, even love can be used as bait. Someone builds a fake emotional connection online, then starts asking for money. You might be thinking, I'd never fall for that. But here's a question to seriously consider. If someone knew just enough about your life to sound believable, would you spot the lie, or would your heart respond before your head? Scammers are incredibly good at what they do. They use emotion, urgency, and sometimes even bits of real information pulled from public sources or social media to trick you into acting fast. So what can you do to protect yourself? Slow down. Scammers rely on panic and urgency. Take a breath before responding. Hang up. If something feels off, end the call. You can always call back a trusted number later. Never share personal information over the phone or email, especially social security numbers, bank details, or Medicare info. Use caller ID and block unknown numbers when possible. Talk to someone you trust before sending money or making major decisions. One of the smartest things you can do is to create a simple what-to-do plan. Write down steps to take when something suspicious happens. Share it with a trusted family member or friend so they can help you think clearly in the moment. And perhaps the most powerful action of all? Talk about it. Let your loved ones know you're staying alert, and ask them to keep you in the loop about current scams making the rounds. The more open the conversation, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. Rule 4. Simplify and consolidate your accounts. Because clarity brings confidence and control. Let's be honest, over the years, it's easy to collect a small mountain of financial accounts. A savings account here, a retirement plan from an old job there, maybe a few investment accounts with different companies. It all adds up and eventually, it can become overwhelming. That's why Rule 4 is simple but incredibly powerful. Simplify and consolidate your accounts. As we get older, managing finances should get easier, not more complicated. Yet, for many retirees, the opposite happens. They find themselves juggling statements, passwords, account numbers, and old paperwork from half a dozen different banks, brokers, and retirement providers. It may not feel like a big deal at first. Until it is. So let me ask you this, if something happened to you tomorrow, would your loved ones know where all your accounts are and how to access them? If you paused for even a second, that's a red flag. And you're not alone. According to financial experts, billions of dollars in retirement accounts go unclaimed every year simply because families don't know they exist. But this isn't just about emergencies, it's about your everyday peace of mind. When your finances are scattered, it's easy to miss statements or payments, overlook fraudulent charges, forget about required minimum distributions, RMDs. Lose track of account performance, experience stress over something that could be simple. Consolidation means bringing similar accounts together, like rolling over old 401(k)s into one IRA, or moving checking and savings accounts into one trusted bank. When done properly, this not only reduces paperwork and confusion, but it can also lower fees, improve investment tracking, and make income planning much clearer. More importantly, it helps you stay in control. And control is freedom, especially in retirement. Now, a quick word of caution. Don't rush to close or combine accounts without talking to a financial advisor. Some moves could trigger tax consequences or penalties, especially with retirement funds. But with the right guidance, consolidation can be smooth, safe, and incredibly beneficial. Here are some smart steps to consider. List every account you have: banking, retirement, credit cards, investments, insurance. Identify duplicate or inactive accounts that can be closed or merged. Speak with a retirement planner to make sure consolidation won't affect your taxes or benefits. Create a master financial folder with one clear list of all active accounts, contacts, and logins, and tell a trusted loved one where to find it. You'll be amazed at how much peace of mind comes from having a simple, streamlined financial life. You'll feel more in control. You'll be able to spot problems faster. And when it comes time to share financial matters with a spouse, family member, or advisor, you'll know exactly where everything stands. Think of it like tidying up a home you've lived in for decades. You're not losing anything, you're making space to enjoy it more, without the clutter. Remember, simplicity is not a sign of less. Conclusion. Thanks for watching. If even one of these rules helped you think differently about protecting your retirement, then this video has done its job. Your future deserves smart planning and peace of mind, and it's never too late to take action. If you learned something valuable today, please share your thoughts in the comments. What rule stood out to you the most? Have you already taken some of these steps, or is there one you're planning to do now? Your story could help inspire someone else. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe for more tips designed just for you. Your retirement deserves more than luck, it deserves a plan. Let's build it together.